Let me ask you this. Is your business using predictive lead scoring to identify sales leads to help boost your conversions? If not, then I'm sorry to say that you're likely missing out on some of your best prospects. Every one of us gets a sales call, email, or text from time to time. The chances are though, you'll get less annoyed at a midday sales call that actually details a product or service that you might actually use. This is also why lead generation is one of the most crucial parts of a business. You want to find a particular set of people that are most likely to engage with and purchase from a brand. It definitely beats targeting anyone and everyone, just to see what works to meet sales targets. So if you're like us, you'll probably be curious to know who your best potential prospects are. Nobody likes to waste time on a hard to get prospect while missing valuable opportunities with their best leads, which is where lead scoring comes in. Hey guys, it's Cam here from Neighborhood, where we help brands find, sell, and keep their people. So what is lead scoring? Lead scoring is a process that ranks all prospects of a business on a scale, assigning a score to each based on the perceived value of what they can bring to a brand. The score will be a benchmark for the ways, frequency, and priority in which these prospects will be targeted with and engaged with. Sales and data teams can jump on relevant information such as demographic traits in order to determine each lead score. This could also be action data insights such as search behavior or website visit frequency. In a nutshell, any action or characteristic that indicates a potential to purchase will classify someone as a lead. An example would be if you've ever gotten a bunch of emails right after filling in an online form. That's because you're now an important lead to that business. But why does lead scoring matter? The importance of lead scoring comes in when you realize that a sales team could receive anywhere between 10 to thousands of leads every day. A little like Mission Impossible, sales reps have to reach each potential customer within an optimal time frame in order to secure their interest. It could be a day or a week. However, when leads are flowing in constantly, not every lead can be targeted within the ideal time frame. Lead scoring enables a sales team to make better decisions on prioritizing those with higher chances of conversions before the low chance prospects. Think of it like someone pointing at the haystack where the needle might be in. Time is of the essence in any business, and putting hours into the wrong people can drain business resources quickly. More than that, it takes away valuable resources that can be put into closing more deals and generating revenue. You don't want to waste hours calling an ill-suited lead while other equal prospects are being persuaded by a competitor. Still, it's worth noting that low priority leads aren't exactly a futile effort. There may be a less lucrative opportunity here that can be looked at later on. Like an ultimate life advisor, lead scoring helps provide accurate evaluations into where the sales team should invest their time and effort. Predictive lead scoring helps empower teams with the right insight into where their most crucial opportunities lie. Though determining lead scores isn't just about measuring anything you know about your prospects. Traditionally, lead scoring takes on a more one-dimensional approach where marketers rank leads based on predetermined set of actions that display customer intent. For instance, a prospect who emails the company about an inquiry will receive a higher score based on engagement as compared to someone who just drops in on the website. But here's the thing, despite companies relying on this methodology for years, there are certain limitations to traditional lead scoring. Newsflash, sales teams don't usually run a tight ship. However, leaving lead follow-up to intuition and subjectiveness isn't the best approach for accuracy either. Perhaps this is from a salesperson's past experiences or pure instinct. Put simply, processes that don't follow a standard procedure run the risk of missing out on a quality potential customer due to misjudgment and biases. Okay, so what is predictive lead scoring? Predictive lead scoring is the process of using historical and activity data to identify a business's best leads. Predictive modeling algorithms study the relevant information from past and current prospects and customers to generate predictions about possible outcomes. Here, you're able to better identify buyer profiles and ideal customer types and track these traits in their prospects to determine the best fit. Much like a modern-day iRobot movie, predictive lead scoring works off of machine learning and analytical capabilities, meaning it's a methodology that's free from human error or bias, so you're more likely to end up with qualified leads. We've got some benefits of predictive lead scoring here to see if it's your cup of tea. Firstly, it saves time and costs. A lead scoring model can be a time-consuming operation since it involves crunching the numbers and evaluating leads as individuals. Luckily, if you're tired of clocking in overtime hours, automating the lead scoring process will expedite the time it takes to analyze the quality of each lead. This frees up more time for you to spend on courting your best leads and getting them to love you back. Additionally, lead scoring software has the ability to analyze large bulks of data, creating a cost-effective and scalable solution to lead management. You can also get results quickly. In today's world, 1.1 trillion megabytes of data is created every day. That's an insane amount of information for companies to look at. The predictive lead scoring algorithm is able to generate results almost immediately, enabling sales representatives to conduct lead follow-ups before consumer shifts pushing leads to sales. Next is that you can get comprehensive results. Predictive lead scoring systems are driven by data which they pull from multiple sources. We're not just talking about internal data, but information from external sources, such as third-party research and the web, meaning more comprehensive buyer profile based on demographics and behavioral traits. As recently touched on, predictive lead scoring removes guesswork and human error. It's hard to admit, but as amazing as your sales and marketing teams are, they're still human. What this means is that each individual has their own experiences, biases, and preferences. Pulled together, these are the things that can shape their unique definition of a quality lead. When perspectives differ across the board, it runs the risk of diverse opinions and inaccurate scores. Plus, given the amount of leads and data a company receives each day, there are bound to be a few profiles that slip between the cracks due to human error. To tie this point up neatly, predictive lead scoring is a data-driven methodology that removes the heavy reliance on guesswork and judgment for more accurate predictions. This leaves more space for information-driven decisions, making your sales effort well worth it. Next is what Neighborhood like to call smarketing, aligning sales and marketing teams. What happens when marketing teams are passing on endless lists of leads and not seeing positive conversion rates from sales? Or maybe the sales department keeps getting leads that just don't seem to be prospect material at all. It can be taxing on organizational harmony and business objectives when two departments aren't seeing their expected results. Predictive lead scoring enables sales and marketing functions to have a standardized definition of what a quality lead is. Creating this sales and marketing alignment between the two will empower teams to work better together and ultimately boost productivity. Finally, and pretty importantly, you'll foster continual growth. There's no doubt that technology is advancing every day, and with that, predictive lead scoring technologies are just going to get better in functionality and accuracy as artificial intelligence improves. Even internally, organizations are getting more and more useful data in their knowledge base. So as time goes by, you can expect to see more efficient usage of predictive lead scoring in your business to produce stellar results. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe and leave a like. And if you're on YouTube, make sure you hit that bell so you can stay up to date on all of our latest videos delivered every week to your inbox. Alrighty. So now there's the question of how you incorporate predictive lead scoring into your business. Beyond the technology, it's crucial for organizations to ensure that their culture and employees are aligned with this new change. It's worth taking some time to explain, discuss, and brief teams on predictive lead scoring, allowing them to understand the advantages and limitations of the new system. Then, it's time to pick a software with the right capabilities. Of course, this depends on your organization's digital literacy, skills, and needs. Our go-to is HubSpot. Yet there are a ton of predictive lead scoring platforms that are fuss-free to install, with a user-friendly interface and a multitude of features. The best part about predictive lead scoring is learning that business success doesn't have to be complicated. Yes, we know it takes a bit of time to set up and pick the right tools, but after that, your business tools do all the work for you. So there you have it. If you found this video helpful, feel free to share it with someone who you know needs a hand with introducing or optimizing their lead scoring. You can also subscribe to our blog where you'll find a bunch more tools, tips, and templates to help you find, sell, and keep your people just like Neighborhood does. So that's it from me. Happy marketing.